homies? Welcome to episode 53 of Homie Studios. It's your boy STB, joined by the homie Rod and the homie P.G. Rod, how you been, brother?
Sliding in, brother. Appreciate y'all having me on. It's been a minute, man. I had to fill in for old Shades, man. My boy crazy, but I'm doing good, bro. How are y'all?
Good, man. It's good to have you on, man. If y'all don't remember, the homie Rod was the Homie Studios original. If y'all don't know, y'all need to be going checking out his podcast over there at the Ball and Q podcast. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all make some noise. Make some noise for the homie that's tapping in today for us, man. Hold on, where?
They getting all this throwback Thursday on a Friday. My boy back in the house. Season 1 type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Man. We was wild on season 1, bro.
I got some shit to say. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
That's what we want to hear, man. That's what we want to hear. Hey, Peach, how you been, brother?
Chilling. Long week. I had one of them Jeremy weeks that I could give y'all like 42 hours of a story on, but I'm not gonna do that.
Hey, what's up,
Pat? My man said he got the merch. He got the merch.
Hey, man, I'm glad to have
he out here rocking it.
I'm glad to hear that you got it, man. Shout out to you for always rocking with us, Pat. What you were saying, Pete? You got some shit to say about Shades? You know, we could pop off right now. You know what I mean?
Oh no, what I was saying, I forgot.
He gonna hear this.
We could talk shit about Shades though.
Oh, you damn right. I'm about to do it right now for the homies.
This nigga hit the Geronimo.
The homie Shades is not on today, as the homie is on vacation, but he was gonna jump in to the pod, but apparently he jumped into the pool with his phone that he could have used for the pod. Or
can I give you the phone call that he gave me?
Yeah. Let's hear this.
So he hits me at like 3:30. He goes, "Yo," I go, "What's up, bro?" He goes, "You doing anything tonight?" And I'm like, "You want me to jump on the pod?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes.
Knew what time it was.
I jumped in the pool and I got 20% on my phone, and I'm not gonna make it. I said, "All right, I got you, bro."
It was a struggle for the man.
But shout out to him, man. He needs it though, man. He needs it though.
He over here talking about, I'm gonna try to find another way to charge my phone. I'm like, bruh, just go cop a new phone, dog. At this point, that's the best you're gonna be able to.
Boy, better hit that box of rice. But leave that bitch overnight. Tomorrow it better be acting right. Yeah.
But though, this is actually the same person that couldn't even go into the Apple Store properly. So he gonna make anything extra. Extra. So it is.
Oh yeah. And if you listen to Shades, we talking shit. I expect to hear a call from him at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Hey, bro, what's up with y'all talking all that shit? Hey, man, what's up with you over here trying to be an Olympic diver? Huh? Olympic diver with technology on him and shit.
That man said you did not get a 10. No. Don't get a 10.
I imagine that mommy was just looking at him and just be like, "What are you doing, Daddy? Like, what are you doing?" Like,
yep.
We don't do that.
She hit him with the
his ass with the good old Hey man, well regardless, man, I know, having to go and buy another phone kind of sucks, but hopefully your vacay is going well, and we'll see you back next week, maybe.
Yeah, he coming back.
No, I'm not even saying it because of that, because I'm just gonna give myself a solo real quick, because as you can see behind me, boy got boxes galore. I'm gonna be out next week. I just don't know how this is going to work. But the reason the boxes is packed because your boy is back in 7 motherfucking days. Let's hear it.
Shout out to you, bro.
Huh? Damn it.
Shout out to you, bro.
Oh man, I'm so happy to be back. I ain't even there yet, but it's right around the corner. Six more nights of sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we're looking at. All right, man. Well, let's go ahead and jump into this, man, because I still haven't went there yet. I need to. It's
Hold
terrible.
up. You know my shit going when I in a glance, my shit connected on both sides. I'm like, oh yeah. By the time February coming around and I actually go,
February. All right, let's. Yes, sir. Hey, man, it's time for barbershop talk, baby. Y'all know the fucking vibes, man, huh?
I couldn't keep the speed back up with you.
You smoking
Hey,
the
My
hookah
arms
right
got
now?
tired.
Was that with no hookah?
yeah, no hookah. Now I got the hookah. I set the hookah down for a minute.
That was really impressive. That was pretty impressive. I can't lie.
We back, damn it. Hey, man, it's been a crazy little week of sports. You know what I mean? What's up with you, Marcus? What's good with you, man? Thank you for tapping in with your homies. You know what I mean?
Rock Lee in the building.
Rock Lee, huh? Yeah, man. But no, man, it's been a crazy week of sports. Let's get started off in the NBA, man. We got Luka Doncic, man. He is a little bit peeved, to say the least, with the decisions made with the front office. Obviously the Mavs got rid of Donnie Nelson, and ever since then, my man has not been very happy about the scenario. I will say this: Mark Cuban better not fuck this up. You don't have the opportunity to fuck this up, bro. Because if you do,
He gonna fix it.
you better. But how y'all feeling about this, man? How y'all feeling about Luka's being his potential of not going back to the Mavs or re-signing up with the Mavs?
First of all, that would be crazy for two things. What the fuck would the Mavs do? And number two, where the fuck would he go? Because certain teams, if he land on them, what the fuck we gonna do? Shit, we need him to have a hurt Porzingis, else this nigga gonna take over the damn league. Damn it, you don't give that boy a Giannis. You don't want to do that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They look like they need each other.
looking at the Luka thing too, like, don't you feel like that Mark Cuban, like, as being as forward thinking as Mark Cuban always is, that they'd have got a better. I mean, that team is just not good, bro. I mean, they got to do something. Like, that team's just not good. Like,
that's the crazy thing.
Like, shout out. It's like as dope as like Mark Cuban is as like an owner and everything. You would think that people want to be flocking there. Nobody wants to go. It's weird. It's very weird.
And that's weird. Nobody wants to go to Dallas. Like, that's crazy because Dallas is a nice little spot, to tap into. It's weird. It's so weird because that team is not good, but they're good. Like, it's one of those I don't understand. Obviously, when you got Luka and Kristaps and you got, I'm just gonna leave it at them two. When you got them two, you're gonna be a little bit competitive. You know what I mean? But
the problem is they don't got the firepower. They got some role players. They got Tim Hardaway. You know what I'm saying? But like, they're not deep enough to hang with these teams.
But even if you go back to history, though, they've never really had like.
Nah, like, Dirk put that shit on his back, didn't he?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's almost like they purely got to get it out the mud with their fucking people. It's like,
bro, that shit give me more respect for Dirk.
Bro,
give me more respect.
Yeah. You gotta remember what Dirk was running out on the court with. Dirk was running out on the court with Jason Terry and Tyson Chandler.
Like, hey, no. Hey, hold on, I got one for you. Michael Finley. Michael Finley is so garbage, bro.
Yo, I don't know. God, how does Mark Cuban do this where he gets the team that can possibly be successful, even though the structure of that team is completely garbage? Like, I don't grasp the concept of it.
Yeah, it's just like it's like that team can only be good in Dallas. Anywhere else, those players are not even in the league, like for real. Like,
Oh,
yeah, I agree with that.
like man, but hey, I don't know where Luca would go, but I know about 29 other teams that are willing to put him on the squad. yo, yo, because Mark Cuban, you can't fuck this up. I mean this. Don't do not let him walk because because of an allegiance to Donnie Nelson. Like something about that still is a little off to me. But hey, whatever, man. Um, yo, what's up with them disrespecting my man Stan Van Gundy like this, man? Stan Van Gundy out of the league once again. 1 year with the Pelicans is now a free agent, and I'm trying to
Y'all
understand
know what it is.
what is it? What is it, Rod?
Zion, baby. Zion, baby. If Zion ain't happy, nobody happy. You gotta make that man happy. You know what I'm saying? I think that we are truly in a new generation of players to where like you have to think about it this way, dog. Like imagine it doesn't matter. The money is going to be there. But now if I'm gonna win championships, I'm not gonna win it here. Let me just go ahead and use this slide. Luca to South Beach. I like Luca
Hey,
to South Beach.
hey,
Jimmy
hey.
Butler might have something to say about that.
I don't give a damn what Jimmy Butler got to say. You better shut your ass up, Jimmy Butler. We ain't got time
Hey,
me listening to your little stupid ass talk about getting me to the playoffs and let me work. You got your ass to the playoffs. We ain't do jack shit. We don't want to hear it, Jimmy. But yeah, Marcus. Sitting his ass
Nah.
no beach. Yeah.
Nah.
Uh-huh. Let's send you Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero right now. What's up?
No, thank
cash
you.
consideration.
That ain't a no thank you scenario, dog. That ain't a no thank you scenario. Because they still got Kristaps.
They getting rid of Kristaps. That's who's going.
Porzingis is out of there.
Y'all got them
Yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up.
I think the Porzingis is out of there. Porzingis is out of there for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no way they let him go, man. But yeah, but back to Stan, man. Like you right though, right? Like if Zion ain't happy and you know that's your superstar, you got to do what's best by your superstar because he's gonna be the one that's gonna be able to give you the most dividend. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and look, man, if Stan's gonna be out there, there's a lot of damn coaching opportunities, spots for him to land at. But Stan's a good coach, man. I don't give a damn what nobody say. How
Yeah.
you feel about this speech?
I think they shorted him on that and go even if it's because of Zion, like he too young to really know what you need to have as a coach in the NBA yet. You know, you gotta get a couple years in. Well, we just came off COVID bubble season and this like you can't fire Stan, you can't fire him after just that. You know, and they ain't even do trash.
No, they play
But this
considerably
is
well for a very
like,
young team.
did they do JJ Redick wrong? I wonder if this has to do with that JJ Redick shit.
That's a
Because
possibility.
didn't New Orleans wanted to trade him. They promised that they would trade him to somewhere closer to his family due to COVID. He swore that he was going to Brooklyn, said that they were going to Brooklyn, and then he ended up where the fuck did he end up? Somewhere that wasn't in fucking Brooklyn.
Mm.
And yeah, but I wonder if like that's that whole like management side of the Pelicans that's not saying that before I even get really like fucked up with y'all, let me go ahead and slide. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, something got Stan about the paint, and I don't know what it is, but like I said, there's a lot of coaching spots available because there's a lot of teams moving on, moving on from their coaches. We got coaching vacancies in Boston, Indiana, Portland, DC, New Orleans, and Dallas. I don't even know where to begin with this. I do know. Okay, I can say this. I do know that there's a bevy of coaches that's out there that's waiting for this opportunity. I got a little list here. We got
Nice.
we got Sam Cassell, Jamal Mosley, Terry Stotts, Fred Vincent, Darvin Ham, Chauncey Billups, who's good enough coach by that, and Wes Unseld Jr. So there's a, and now let's add Stan Van Gundy in this because, yeah, but that's a big old list of coaches, of potential coaches that are out there for some of these teams that are just saying fuck it today. We gotta reset this damn thing. And I don't know where I want any of these guys to go. All I know, the one name out of this list is Chauncey Billups. I want to know where the hell he lands.
Jason Kidd might get a job too, and I'm like a big fan of him as a coach. I think the Bucks should have him.
They said that. Didn't they say the kid was trying to hold off to see? Kid was trying to be the next coach for the Lakers.
I heard that he talked that down, and then he had just accepted an interview somewhere. Maybe Portland. I'm not 100%, but he definitely just accepted an interview somewhere.
Yeah, no, Portland. Yeah. Portland sounds right because I recall seeing that also. Jason Kidd also, yeah, absolutely. He got shitted in his last opportunity.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of his basketball IQ.
And one of these female coaches, we can almost say that with all these openings, one of these female coaches are almost set to get a spot, right? I mean,
I don't think it's yet.
They're going to be a candidate. They're going to be.
They're going to get an interview.
Yeah, yes. I was going to say I think it's going to be a candidate and an interview in that. And and I'm not even mad at this. Billups, the coach, Boston with Tatum and Brown.
Ooh,
I like that.
I like what Boston. I like what Boston is doing. By the way, because they got Kemba up out of there real quick.
Yeah, that's the big news that happened early this morning. You know, it's like I'm trying to scroll back to get some of the details on this, but damn, I got a lot of notifications today.
I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, where the hell is that shit at?
Kemba Walker's been traded to Oklahoma City for a 2021 first rounder.
And Al Horford. And I'm like,
yeah, that's right. And Al Horford's coming back.
And I sit here like, damn, y'all had Al Horford. So y'all went and got that man back, had to give up a first round pick just to get this man back, to get that man about the paint. That's hustling backwards.
They the ones that gave him the fucked up contract, or was that Philly?
I think that was Philly. Yeah.
So Philly gave him the contract. They worked it down, then they got him back. Ain't God good?
Hey, when Brad Stevens said, "I'm no longer head coach. I want to go up there and be a little GM," like my man said, "No, we getting Al Horford back. Fuck what y'all talking about. We were able to win some things. We was able to win some things. We might not have won no chips, but we was able to get deeper than what we got with Al Horford on the squad, man. So, hey, man, I just trying to think about like these opportunities that's out here. Obviously, Dallas is a big one. DC is a big one if they can keep Beal and Westbrook. Portland, obviously huge. Boston, huge. Indiana, New Orleans, younger teams that just need to have a little bit more consistency. But man, there's some good landing spots out there, man. There's some really good landing spots out there. But see, I'm no Shades mad that he not here for this one, y'all. I know Shades.
He finished all shit.
He is mad that he is not here for LaMelo Ball winning Rookie of the Year. Because he wanted to come in here and be like, told y'all I called that at the beginning of the season. I told y'all before at the draft, that's going to be the Rookie of the Year. That's what the man wanted to say when he came in here. So I'm gonna get that all for you. But I'm glad I don't have to hear it. I don't want to admit this man being right. This man told me TJ Yeldon had Le'Veon-esque feet. And ever since then, I just don't believe nothing that man tells me.
TJ Yeldon?
He said TJ Yeldon has Le'Veon-esque feet.
Slow as fuck, patient. What?
Bro.
Can't move. Sand.
Bro, you don't understand when he said that shit. I was like, oh my God, we can't do this. We can't do this. But hey, I gotta stop doing that because every time I want to bring up one of his, he talks about one of his good calls. I always bring up the T.J. Yeldon Le'Veon esque because it makes that
Yeah,
shit
that's a
makes zero
horrible
sense.
take.
That was a
That's a
horrible.
horrible take. Horrible.
I can't believe nothing you tell me from there. You know what I mean? Like what
That
am I
was
supposed to do?
purely that was purely based like he literally pulled that name out of fucking nowhere. He could have said anybody else but him.
It was so
I swear
bad.
to God, that nigga could say
That's a
anything.
historically bad take from the homie
You almost
Shade.
have to check him. You almost have to check. You mean T.J. Yeldon for real? Like, okay, that didn't happen.
That's how I felt. That's how I felt when he said that, man. But I'll have to give him credit where credit is due. This man called LaMelo Ball at the very beginning, before the season even started, said that man was going to be Rookie of the Year. Um, I'm kind of surprised to see that LaMelo did win the Rookie of the Year. I know he had that injury that kept him out, and Anthony Edwards kept the foot on the damn gas the whole time. So I was kind of surprised to see that. But hey, man, shout out to LaMelo Ball for real. Hey, like that, Peach.
You know, I thought he was gonna get it, and I was like, I don't know after the injury if he gonna still get it. Um, there was some people that deserved it that like could put up a good argument, you know. So, but I'm a fan of him, you know, and I feel like he brought the energy for it this year, this season, and I just know that Anthony Edwards said them voters gonna regret it, and that man said he about to come out here and eat, and that's my boy too. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards.
I feel him though. You know, if I was him, I would feel like that. That's why I can't hate right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's like, look, bro, I've been doing this consistently the whole season, like whole time. I've been putting in the pressure, putting in that work all season long.
But if that motivate him to come back sophomore year balling, I like that.
Hey, sometimes some people need that chip on their shoulder, man. You know, they really push them over to that next level of greatness. You know, hey, we seen it. We seen it.
Hindsight 2020. I will always say this. Shout out to LeVar Ball. So shout out to LeVar
that
Ball.
Man.
Everybody.
I ain't gonna lie. All the bullshit he was doing, that should pave the way for his sons to get in the game, baby. And the next one coming too.
My mouth put all three of these niggas here. What you want to do?
And he shut up after that. Like he not talking now,
and
you know.
Shut up.
But he should come back when his third son get in the league. He should be like, "What I told y'all, ball a bit."
What I told y'all. Now give me Jordan on the court.
1-on-1.
Say that shit. You know he gonna pop off with that one. But like, look, man, that man was a proud father who had no problem with talking his shit about his sons. And he was right. And he was right. That's the crazy part. Like people are really out here like
from beginning to end.
They like, we gotta admit he was right. What the hell, man?
He
I don't want to
admit this from beginning to end,
bro. It's insane how right that man was and how much crow a lot of people had to eat. I ain't speaking for myself, but I'm speaking for people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what's funny? Did you ever hate on the antics? Were we ever? I was never really an anti-hater. I was more of like, okay, let's just see how this plays out. It's whatever to me, right?
Yeah, like to me, whenever he came out and did all his antics and stuff like that, me personally, I was like, look, man. I mean, he's loud as shit. You know, I was mad. The only issues I had with him was him talking about I can beat Jordan 1-on-1. If he was, you know, gassing up his sons, that's what a proud father supposed to do. You know what I mean? But he was bugging about that Jordan shit.
He was definitely putting Lonzo in some very, very tough Tuesday fucking night games, dog. Daddy, shut up, nigga.
Hey, Lonzo eventually had to tell us that, hey, yo, shut the hell up real quick. I'm leaving Big Baller Brand, by the way.
forward.
You know what I mean? But yo, man, let's start over to the playoffs themselves. Man, as much as I've still enjoyed the playoffs, it's just not the same with as many injuries that is happening throughout the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, let's just go through each series here. And we're gonna start in the East. We got the 76ers versus the Hawks. And 76ers. How in the hell do you give up a 26-point lead and lose game 5? Like, I'm trying to like I rewatched the highlights a few before we started the podcast. And in the first half, them boys was unstoppable, especially Embiid. Embiid was so damn hot that first half. Came out the second half, he still was okay, but like Ben Simmons gave him nothing. You know, Tobias Harris was garbage. I don't know if this series may be over or not, but I'm feeling the Hawks on this one big time. Like, I don't see how, one, they still ain't doing nothing to stop Trey. Man, I'm talking too much. How y'all feeling about this series?
Can I ask another question? What do you think right now? Because so we don't know if the series is over, but I think that I've never seen a game suck as much life out of a series in that game in that moment when there was 8.4 seconds left and Trae Young is sitting there. What has been his coldest moment in this playoffs? Was it the first round Knicks or was it this right now? Because this boy is, if we have an MVP for this whole playoff, I think that what Trae Young is doing is ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Peach, how about you answer that question?
Man, first of all, when that man was born, they took him to Wolverine's doctor, and they took the man veins out. They took the man veins out. They put that motherfucking Nas all up in there. That nigga got ice cold freeze your shit veins. That man just cold, man. The moment ain't come yet. That's what I'm gonna say. His coldest moment ain't come yet.
It really hasn't, bro. It really hasn't.
Bro, and the thing is, if I seen that nigga in the streets, I would never think he was an A++ hooper. Like, I'll be like, I'll ball with that nigga. That nigga was sauce me, like.
The baby hairs. With the baby hairs to throw you off on every time.
Has he dunked? Does he ever dunk? Does he dunk?
I don't know if I ever seen a Trae dunk.
I haven't. I can say personally, I've never seen one.
And if it is, it's definitely a low rig and rim grazer. It ain't nothing.
He the AI dunker.
Oh no, he ain't Westbrooking it out here. Nah. He ain't Derrick Rosen it out here. Nah. He ain't doing nothing.
Y'all about to make me hit the YouTube Trae best dunk. I need to see. Did my man windmill 360 on y'all boys, and they snubbed him in the dunk contest.
One clip.
One clip?
It's gonna be a 3-second video, bro. You got all the time in the world, dog.
on a fucking like little ass pipe too. That small ass rubber fucking balls and shit.
Bro, it's only gonna be on the guard because he definitely ain't raising up over nobody, but he ain't got to, man. That man's so damn cold from everywhere on the court, man. It don't make any damn sense. And I think the coldest thing he did was when he took the bow in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
what?
That was hard.
What?
Yeah, that was hard.
What?
That was
I was so glad he was playing the Knicks and not the Heat, because that shit couldn't happen in American Airlines. I'm just letting you know.
we gotta fight, bro.
Somebody was gonna put the boots to him. I don't know who it was gonna be, but it was gonna be somebody. I'm surprised he got away with that shit in New York. No lie. He cold, man. Yeah, man. I think that's honestly what you coming up with.
My man don't dunk, bro. My man don't dunk. He might not be able to do it. The best thing I found was an attempt.
Attempt.
And him at the 2019 All-Star
Call that.
game, him
We
trying
call
to
that.
dunk, and then Jaron Allen coming up after him like easy as.
Attempt. That's so
he
sad.
pulled a peach at the park dunk. I ain't get up there, y'all. I ain't get up there. I thought I had that one.
Get up there, Ben.
All right, so who y'all got? Who y'all got to win this series though? The 76ers versus Hawks. Who y'all got, man?
Man, you know who I got. I hate everything about Ben fucking Simmons. So, and I as much like just fucking Ben Simmons, bro. Just the most useless three guard or whatever you want to call him in basketball. Useless.
Completely,
Okay?
completely useless.
You
Completely
look
useless.
nervous. You look nervous. Your shoulders are drooping. We done paid you all this fucking money. Like, man, imagine that you have to take a max player out with a minute left in the fucking basketball game in the fucking playoffs. Max player. And we got to pull him out at the minute, bro. And he ain't no big man like that. He's a point guard. Come on, man. Come on, man. I can't make this shit up.
You can't make it up, bro. You can't make it up, bro. Like the number one thing that's more useless than Ben Simmons is the shooter arm sleeve that he wears every single game. Like, what,
And
bitch? You don't shoot.
Ain't shot shit.
You don't
play-
shoot. Why
He
you
don't play
wearing?
Warzone. He don't do nothing.
Damn, my man said you can't even shoot me on the game, bruh.
You don't shoot shit, bro. You don't shoot shit. You don't want to. You don't fucking want to shoot shit. You ain't gonna shoot shit. You ain't never gonna shoot shit.
I think the 76ers put themselves in a bad position.
Hey,
A really bad position, right?
I'm so sorry. Did anybody see the video of him shooting the actual free throw? And there is a fan screaming at him. He's like, "Tuck your elbow, tuck your fucking elbow," and he's just sure as shit. Why as fuck, just missing fucking free throws, man. God damn, he makes me so mad, bro.
I haven't seen that video.
I've never seen it either.
I need to see it.
But yeah, I think the 76ers put themselves in a horrible position. And they're not a team that I'm confident when they're in a horrible position. I'm not confident in them when it's 50-50. I'm confident in them when they got an advantage. You know, when they like front running, I like them then. When they got that energy and momentum, I like them then. But like playing from behind, I don't think. When they gotta win both, I don't think so.
Yeah. See, I think the last loss really hurt mentally, their psyche, all of that. Like, I think they're cooked at this point. You surrendered a 26-point lead in the second half. Like, it was like in the middle of the third, towards the end of the third, you were still up by 20. It's just no, man. That's
the slowest
they are cooked. They are cooked.
The slowest death in history, and they have a whole another game.
They play it tonight.
Well, that's the thing. I think that they could pull another game out, but then that's why I said I don't think Trey Coldest moment came, because I think he'll take that next game. I don't think they could beat them twice in a row.
Correction. Games in progress.
What's the score?
Games in progress currently. No, I don't agree, because that first half of game 5, Embiid was saucing. That whole first, bro, like, I don't know what happened in the second half. He didn't play as good in the second half. He wasn't the problem. He wasn't the problem for that loss. But that whole first half, it was like almost to the end of the first quarter before he missed his first shot. He had already had like 14 points and hit like a 3 in the process of that. And he hadn't missed a shot. Like, boy was putting moves on Capella the whole time, bro. Capella couldn't stick with him. But
Man, Ben fucking Simmons,
Ben
Max
fucking
boy
Simmons,
over here, Max boy over here.
I think he had 5 points last game. I think he had 5 points. The score currently, though, is Hawks 20, 76ers 13, 4:51 in first quarter. And I'm just going to pull up the stats real quick because I do want to see if
I think it's
Trey is
last
already
night. I
cooking.
don't. Is he?
Yeah. He's 3 for 3. He hasn't even shot a 3 yet. 2 for 3 from the free throw line. 8 points, 2 assists. You know, I feel like Trey's about to cook their ass today. Yeah, well, let's move over to the next series in the East, man. We got the Nets versus the Bucks, and this is where injuries really start to come into play. You got James Harden he's hurt, but they got him out there on the court for 40 minutes last game for some stupid ass reason. And
KD said he was stuck in it for the team.
all right, you thug your stupid ass to the damn to pulling your hammy even further, then that's on you. But that's actually on the coaches, man. Like you can't have him out there fresh off of a hamstring that he's not 100% from, and have him out there for 40 minutes in game. What was that? Game 6.
Nash saw Stan Van Gundy getting fired, and he was like, "Shit, not me. You gonna die out there, and we gonna make sure I get to these finals, motherfucker." Boy. Shit, nah, I'm not using this one.
Man, this series tied 3-3. I thought this series was over at one point. Like I don't know how the hell this is still a series, but I don't know what to expect come Game 7.
Yeah,
I
it's gonna
do.
get weird.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what you got?
I know what to expect.
What to expect?
Man. KD, person that I'm not a fan of, gonna have his best game. He just came off a 49-pointer, 49-point triple-double. Yeah, he might not triple-double it again. I was shocked to see that nigga have those number triple-doubles. You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
Yeah.
But
do that, boy.
But that man gonna drop at least 55, 65, 75. That man about to, woo! Yo, if somebody don't stick that man, bro,
Giannis came out and said he wanted to guard him.
No,
Giannis need to. He don't want to, but he need to. He need to.
He gon' hey look, Giannis gonna be exhausted.
This is what needs to happen. Giannis need to guard him, right? For the Bucks to win. Giannis need to guard him. Mm-hmm. Middleton need to beat him. He need to beat KD, like the player. And Giannis do not need to bring the ball up the court one time.
No.
And if the game is close and the Bucks have a lead within a minute, they need to sit Giannis' ass on the bench. Do not put this man at the line.
Once again, we're fucking paying fucking max fucking money to people that can't play.
We gotta do it. We gotta do it. We gotta do it.
And I feel you, but I'm just saying that like those are players that I don't think that are ever gonna deserve max fucking money. Like, and Giannis is a much better player to me than Ben Simmons. So it's not on the actual level. Giannis is gonna competent enough to at least shoot the basketball. That's all that we need. That's all we need. And I think that Giannis is going to do that. But I do think that when you give it to a Game 7 at home, give it to the guy that can score the most. I think that's KD. So KD going to have a big game.
KD going to have a huge game. Like Marcus was saying, man. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a 50 burger from KD Game 7. This is my thing, though. I wouldn't be surprised, but there's no way in hell they're going to allow that man to drop 50 on them. Like they are going to do everything. They're going to let everybody else on Brooklyn beat them. James Harden, who can barely pull up, you're going to have to beat us.
James Harden and his drama queen fake exaggerate my ass injuries. His shit ain't that bad. He gonna pull the fuck up. Like he gonna pull the fuck up in game 7.
Oh
He
yeah.
gonna look like he got a new hammy put in that bitch over the weekend. Like
Man,
I don't like Harden, bro.
I
That's
don't.
why I don't like, bro. That's my home city team, right? Like it's a weird place, right? Brooklyn, my place. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't had the Brooklyn Nets when I was growing up. We had the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with the Knicks over Brooklyn.
Right.
But I don't like them two niggas. Like because of like not because they don't got game. They two are the best offensive nigga of their era for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on that. But they don't got what I look for in the niggas that I want on my team, son. They don't got that shit. They the opposite. When this nigga KD be out here like, you guys in the media need to stop putting my name in your mouth. I don't want to hear that shit. You gotta fucking shut these niggas up and talk shit. Like, do they not know who you are? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not DM niggas all this crazy shit. And then be like, I was just joking. I know he took that shit seriously. After you got caught with your burner accounts, like, come on now, bro. I don't. That's not that nigga.
Look, I look at KD as he is like the ultimate millennial, where all of that shit's gonna get to him,
Bro.
and
Did you hear?
And I just look at him like he too good for that shit. You know,
I
like
agree.
you so good. Like you shit on everybody already. You don't even gotta entertain that shit, son.
Like he doesn't, but he does because he's sensitive. And that, I mean, you know what? And that's fine, man. Like it's okay to be sensitive. It's
Not
just
publicly when you that
it's
big.
weird to see
It's
one of
not
the
fine.
best players in the league be that sensitive.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's the problem.
Like who can like yeah, that's just his personality type. He's a sensitive dude. It's just weird for that type of sensitivity to be that great at a sport. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Where alpha male reigns.
Right. That's what it is.
And
You're right.
I don't necessarily I don't hate KD. I don't really like KD, but I respect the hell out of KD. And I know he gonna ball. I don't know what Harden gonna do. Joe Harris has not shown up like he's supposed to. Bledsoe, Eric on the other side, not Bledsoe. Oh God, he played for the Pelicans. Drew Holiday, Drew showing up. Middleton showing up more consistently. I don't know who I'm taking it. Screw it. Bucks. I know we all said Nets last week when everything was looking all hunky dory, but fuck it. Bucks. I'm taking the Bucks game 7. Who y'all got?
I got Katie with a big one. Katie,
I want to
Katie.
take the Bucks. You know, Giannis, my dog. I want Giannis to get over this hump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But shit, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you talk shit with just your 3. Shit, you out there behind the line all day.
But you know what's crazy though, dog, is that like people is that like I just it's just got a new age of basketball, man. It's just like a new age of basketball. These people they don't want to get mixed up in all that shit. They don't want to get mixed up in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I really do feel like that if KD could operate from his burner account permanently, he would. You know what I'm saying? And just fucking like trash, people. It's just like I don't know, man. That's why, man. I have a hard time. Even trying to figure out somebody that I want to say who comes after LeBron because nobody wants this shit.
See, but the thing about it is, it's not that they don't want it. It's that some of this stuff didn't exist with some of the players we fell in love with, how they did it before. So we don't know how they would have been with these platforms running the scene. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Jordan might have been just like KD, but we won't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might have, to me, he wouldn't have been, because he'll talk that shit right back to you right now, like, right here. You know what I'm saying? He don't seem like a burner account nigga to me. But I know that it's stars that would have been that. You know what I'm saying? And Also, media get out there so much more now. You know what I'm saying? Like, a media's effect wasn't so big. Like, him saying you was trash was way more local, probably, to wherever he was at. You know what I'm saying? Than him saying you're trash to the world. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then,
I
I'm
just
sorry.
couldn't, I just couldn't have KD skills and be as
I think the last point I was gonna say, it comes to the loyalty to the teams. I think since these niggas not as loyal to their teams, it's not no reason to build this firm stance here, like stand my ground. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but see back to what Rod was saying, like who wants to take it as far as like who wants this to be their league going forward? And I'm sorry, we already mentioned it. We said it. I think Trey wants that title.
are we
Trey,
not the only one that will be on my list for that?
I know I agree, but I'm talking about we talk about how the ice in his veins, all that good stuff. Trey got it if he wanted.
Give my
Yeah,
boy Ja a little
Trey got
time.
Steph vibes.
Yeah,
Trey got Steph
Ja
vibes for real.
Ja wants it, you know. But like when LeBron steps away, they're not going to be the person that takes over. Or what? Like no,
Currently, it's Steph Curry. You can't take that from that man.
yeah, okay,
Currently, I don't think he got KD got him beat as far as like the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like KD's the man, but he's not Steph Curry. When Steph Curry team come back popping and all that, that KD noise will get quieted real quick with the Steph Curry fans.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and,
Agreed.
Golden State already going to feel a certain way about him anyway. You know what I mean? But hey, since we talking about the West, man, let's go ahead and let's stick over here to the West because let's talk about this first one, this first series over here, man. Suns sweep the damn Nuggets. Like CP3 finally making it to a Western Conference Finals. You know, shout out to the brother. Also, we don't know if he will make it to the Western Conference Finals because he is currently in the COVID protocol. Now, I heard something stating that he was fully vaccinated, so the protocol shouldn't last as long as somebody who was not vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how that actually turns about when it's time for game one. But hey, man, shout out to the Suns because, like, I don't think I put the Suns up there to be in the Western Conference Finals, period.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
So I
mean?
will say
See,
this
it depends on who they play. Oh, my bad.
at the beginning of the series, I did. Well, let me kind of just say this. I don't understand the difference, and I don't know if you guys can explain it to me. What's the difference between what LeBron did and what CP3 did, and why did? Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I feel like this that So go ahead.
No, I'm trying to get a more of an understanding of what you mean.
So so CP3 got put into the COVID-19 protocol because after the series was over, he went up into the stands and then he hugged his dad. So they saw that and then they put him in whatever. But LeBron went to the, and this is, I'm not trying to compare, I'm just trying to understand the actual protocol.
Okay.
Um, LeBron went to do the tequila commercial, right?
Hmm.
But then they didn't put him into the protocol. So why are we almost out of this virus in itself? He's either halfway vaccinated or fully vaccinated, and he can't go up into the stands, and now he's out indefinitely. It doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this is a very simple answer. It's LeBron. And the league ain't finna say, "Hey, man, you got to go sit over here," which
Now,
is
I mean,
irresponsible.
that's money. So league probably approved it, and blah 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 probably was included in that,
Yeah,
whatever rules and shit. The league probably had a say a lot in that for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely, that would have been a big deal.
yeah.
yeah. But I mean, CP3, man, shout out to them. And then, like, I guess the the last game in that series, Game 4, Jokic, Jokic got the ball stripped from him, and that hack that bro, it looked like he was ready to swing on somebody. How hard that man swung down. Now, granted, he did hit ball, but he kind of hit old buddy in the head, And dude either was really hurt or he sold the hell out of that hit. I don't know which one it was, but
He put that Embiid out there.
and then Devin Booker like shyly tried to get in that man's face because like Devin Booker didn't want that smoke.
You really don't want smoke with a fucking dude named Jokic, bro. I don't give a fuck who you are.
First of all, you ain't see the video of Jokic brothers in the thing? Yeah, right.
Yoked up.
Them
and shit,
niggas. First of all,
smoke,
that's
boy.
the niggas like that UFC nigga we seen that when they young, they dad got them wrestling beers and shit. That's them niggas right there.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I heard a story on the Jokic brothers, bro. Like so,
Okay.
he's like one of the younger. I think he's the youngest brother out of the Jokic brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one time they told him to go climb this tree, and he didn't want to go climb it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what was his punishment that the brothers gave him? They tied him up and threw knives at him. This is what this man grew up on. Like, bro, excuse me? And you think he about to be scared of some Devin Booker?
You got knives, nigga?
Bro, I have never heard some shit like that before in my life. And when I heard that story, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But
built different.
Hey man, I think he's from Romania, if I'm not mistaken. And you don't want to play with them boys out there, man. That's all I'm saying. And Devin Booker didn't want that smoke. Period. That man, he looked like he was going. He started to walk strongly towards him. He started to get closer.
First of all, when you got Chris Paul on your team, you want that smoke. At least Chris Paul make you think you want that smoke because he know the secret tunnels to their lockers, and he will take you there. Yeah, that still was the most G shit that done went down in the nigga that used to play here ever history. That's the best shit, son. Like,
Bro.
But though, speaking of fighting though, shout out to Devin Booker for taking care of that son's N4 fan. I just want to actually state that. I don't know if too many people know this, but there was a fight in the stadium. One of the Suns fans handled business properly against two men disrespectfully. And called the series. And the series happened. He should be a lifetime floor seat. His seat should be on the floor. Spare a fucking seat for him.
When the video of that fight happened, Devin Booker was like, "Yo, I need this man's info
right now.
Find him." And hey, I'm sure old buddy got taken care of because they also took care of the business just like that man predicted. That's crazy. He beat up two niggas, something four.
ST. He talking about nigga, y'all need me. Y'all need me. You understand?
I'll go. Take me to the away game with y'all. Put me in the stands. Let somebody act
let
up.
a nigga talk shit.
Who I'm with? A group of them.
Hit him with a wop wop.
Do y'all realize how much work that this dude was putting in, that people cleared the way for him and just let him do what he wanted to do? They got their ass whooping, they got their shit out, and then he went back to the fucking basketball game. Yes.
P, did you seen that video?
Mm-mm.
Okay, we're gonna have to get that over to you. Oh my god. Yo, he served two. He served two.
But I did see y'all talking about a fight video, right? And I seen it wasn't the truth, obviously, but I seen a video that was like Zion fighting outside club, blah blah blah, right? I'm like, what? I was like, I would have got this on Bleacher Report, but I watched video anyway. And it is some Zion-sized looking dude, not really Zion-sized, but like, a big country bumpkin ass nigga, like ready to go. This nigga was throwing the craziest hook. Like, it was like a group of people trying to fight this man, right? And he kept like pushing them back. Somebody would try him, tap him up, back up, like chill, like he never lost ground, balance, none of that. With all these people coming at him until one time. But then he got up, son. He leaned a little bit from like everybody coming his way. Then he got real mad, son. He started hitting niggas. Yo, he knocked a nigga out cold. Couple niggas backed up, knocked somebody else out. I was like, oh, you don't want this nigga to punch you, son.
Yeah. This dude had two dudes swing on him. And the first mistake in any sort of actual stadium fight, if you have high ground and you are punching down, you are going to lose 100% of the fucking time. So I'm just gonna move out of the way. I'm just gonna pull you down, and you're just gonna get all of this work. And it was exactly what fucking happened, bro. He was controlling that man like a fucking dog on a leash, bro. This man was holding him and said, come get your boy. I'm fucking him up." He said, come get your boy. I'm fucking him up." He called his shit, boy. He called his shit, boy.
I gotta see this video, son.
Yo, I'm mad I don't have the video. Hold up. Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna find it real quick.
We got to do this, dog. Huge. This man deserves a fucking Oscar, bro. He said, I'm fucking your boy up. You better come get him.
All right, so we still got to get into what these Jazz versus Clippers.
Yeah.
So we
I don't
got.
know about this one.
So we got. It was looking crazy, you know. Clippers like to lose a couple games to start a series. Mm-hmm. Then that boy Playoff P the other day wanted to say, "Hey, not this year, because Kawhi was out with his knee. I think his knee been bothering him since the game where he just balled out. His knee bothering him. I don't think he coming back this series.
No, he's out for game 6, right?
That's what I'm saying. I think so.
Yeah.
Oh no,
they put him out.
You talking about Kawhi?
Yeah.
Yeah, is he out for the series?
He out for the series.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, he's out for the series. But then you got Donovan Mitchell with a hamstring injury, man, and that's not good, you know.
Right.
Close that out there.
So him, Donovan Mitchell out with a hamstring. So we got not fully healthy teams finishing up the series. And right now the series is the Jazz up? Or did they tie it up?
No. The Clippers are up 3-2.
Oh, the Clippers up now. So
yes, right, my bad.
Yeah, so
because of that big ass game from PG. Like you
said, actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to take the Clippers in this one because the Jazz, I kind of look at them a lot like the 76ers, and I'm not confident for them to win 2 in a row on that one.
Injuries, man. I got the Clippers.
Yeah,
even though I don't want to.
I don't want it either, you know, but but at the same time, I think
the only reason I do want it is because I rather see the Clippers healthy play the Nets. If the Nets make it, then the other teams. I feel like that shit is blowout central.
Man, this ain't working like I wanted to because I wanted to get this video pulled up.
The Suns are praying to God that the game goes to 7. So we gotta so they're hoping for at least a win tonight by Denver.
By the Jazz, Utah. Yeah.
So they want that to try to prolong the situation with Chris Paul, but you know, it's on there.
Shoot, if they play they could play the Clippers. I just don't think they match up better against the Clippers than they would against the Nets. You know, I just think those West teams, like outside of the Clippers, I don't think they would match up well against the Nets, in my opinion.
Okay, we might be in action, fellas. Oh shit!
Tell me we are.
I think we might be in action. me see if I can get this uploaded here real quick. Because Peach, you gotta see this shit. like, like, bro.
This is worth bro.
There we go. All right. No, but yeah, man. If Donovan Mitchell's hamstring is hurt, is pulled, any type of thing, I got to give it to the Clippers because I trust PG more than I trust anybody else on shit. What team? why am I drawing a blank right now on the Jazz? But let's take a look at this video real quick though, PG.
I'm fucking your boy up. Suns in 4. First of all, you're stupid. Let me tell you, I seen some of what he was talking about with that positioning, right? First of all, the man tried to sneak him, right? With the slowest sneak ever. Like, you saw the setup. How you try to sneak somebody with the slow lean, your pants falling? You should have pulled your pants up first. You got to get a good balance before you swing from up there, brother. And then did you look at the person you were fighting? His arms were so long that if you was 2 more steps up, he still could have uppercutted your ass just the same way. He didn't even go nowhere for the uppercut. All arm, just push it through. I was like, dude.
His body was standing still while his arm was uppercutting.
He had his homeboy where his homeboy was 3 feet away, social distance. Like,
And he still got a fucking taste too. And he still got it. Look, dog.
Legend. That's a legend right there. You know what I'm saying?
Suns in 4.
Bro, he's gonna be able to go around Denver. I'm sorry, Phoenix, and just be like, you know what? I ain't paying for shit today. Suns in 4.
Imagine selling those shirts. Just imagine selling those T-shirts.
Like a silhouette of the uppercut to the dude with Suns in 4 over the top.
Just holding it, just like fucking this, bro. Just like this, bro. Just like this.
Yo, if somebody hasn't got on that, bro. If somebody hasn't got on that, they slipping, man. Because I know I would be selling them bitches like hotcakes if I was in Phoenix right now. Fuck what you heard. Hey man, but no, yeah, man. But we talked about this this Jazz Clippers game, so let's slide over here to the NFL. We got some contract disputes from some very key defensive backs. We got Stephon Gilmore, Xavier Howard, and Jamal Adams all holding out at the moment, not going to camps, things like that. I already know how Shades would have positioned this. Do you think it's a big deal or no? And I'm gonna go. I can start. I'll say nah, because it's the off season where contract disputes are supposed to be handled. So no, I don't see a problem with this. So I'm gonna let y'all talk on this.
I don't really got nothing to say about it. Every single week every single season is somebody else. Somebody ain't showing up somewhere.
I got one is a big deal. The what's his name in Miami?
Xavier Howard.
Bruh, you just got a contract, bruh. like you literally, you're 1 year into that bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me.
Okay, you might be on to something there, Peach.
Yeah.
Like you can't come back the year after getting paid talking about hold up.
Like the Jamal Adams and all them boys, that's what they do. You already know. You know what I'm saying? That's how they gonna know to get their bag. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they know to get their bag and not do that off season bullshit that they don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
some of them even was excused by the team. I was seeing some of that. Some of them wasn't even accounted against, like excused by the team absence. You know what I'm saying? They're not even trying to start no holdout beef type shit.
Yeah.
Because if they're
Man,
not excused, then they get fined.
right. And man, I just look at this man as like I said, outside of Xavier and Howard. I mean, this is what's gonna happen, man. You know, like Rod said, every year with somebody not showing up to camp, it'll be taken care of by the time the season start. This is this is just that off season news that like I don't give a damn about because they ain't my money. At the end of the day, you got to let these men handle their money however they see fit, and if it's not up to your liking, well, it's not really your decision to like it or not. Is you know what I mean? I would want to negotiate my contract like I recently did with the new gig. You know what I mean? I would want to negotiate that. So yeah, no, I ain't got no problem with that. But let's slide over to these rookies though, because these rookie QBs, that is. So let's start off with Trevor Lawrence. Now, I've tried to stay as keep my eyes on this as much as possible, but this is a lot harder when you're not in Jacksonville to get these updates.
I got
So
that inside info. I'll be on that 92.5
so I'm gonna
all day.
defer to the homies that are in Jacksonville. And what are we hearing about Trevor Lawrence out of camps and stuff like that?
So camp, he
I
had
heard
like
Trevor was
one
in
bad
the
day
red
at
area.
camp. I heard that a little bit too, but I heard he had one real like bad day at camp, and ever since it was like one of the first 2 days or something, and ever since he was like, at least pretty decent. I said, heard that you seen some amazing stuff like arm wise, and but I heard they also didn't open it up much. You know what I'm saying? But what else they was talking about with Trevor? They were saying that everything just looked like you would expect it to look like. And when you got a big name quarterback coming in like all that, you can't expect no like perfection. You know what I'm saying? He young, he learning a new playbook, a new system, all that stuff. So, but you ain't see nothing that make you scared. You know what I'm saying? So he
Yeah,
been good though.
that's kind of what I've been hearing too. You got to expect give that man some time to get comfortable in this offense. It's gonna take some time. Yeah, you can be as up to speed as you want to right now, but once we talk about week one, that's a whole different scenario, right? So good to hear the good things. You expect to have a couple of bad days in camp also from a rookie. You know what I mean?
I would say that one of the analysts or not analysts, beat reporters said that what he do know is that he's followed all the rookie quarterbacks here for like the last three, first round drafted ones and stuff. He was like, bro, ain't nobody had the leadership and like the team following and like, everybody ready to rock with him like how they are right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the hype, he was like, the hype is so big, but he was like, the hype was big with Blake Bortles. The hype was big because we picked him so high, but
Right.
he was like, but as far as like you see the team believing and everything falling into that place, he's like, yo. And Urban's getting a lot of praise too.
I expected that. I expect Urban to get some praise um, because it's Urban, and like you got to appreciate. You might not like the guy, like you don't like. I know a lot of people don't like Urban, but you're gonna have to respect is that man's ability to continue to be one of the top echelon, upper echelon coaches, and if he can somehow translate what he was able to do in college to the NFL, then man, we talking about some well, we talking about something. I don't even want to put expectations on it because I don't want to get myself too jazzed up. But I'll get jazzy
It's
in this
gonna be
bitch if I need
boom.
to.
it's gonna be boomerang bust with old Urban. Telling y'all,
Mhm.
he's gonna come in and he's gonna make actual huge splash, and then he's gonna either or he's just gonna exhaust himself out to where he's gonna be tired. I mean,
Yep.
but the boom bitch is the boom. Like
Yeah.
so,
If he can boom, like like because like that's kind of where I have my expectations with Urban is either the boom or bust situation because we see how these college coaches translate to the NFL, but then I think about how these college coaches back in the day was trying to transfer to the NFL when they were trying to transfer into an NFL that was so set and no, you must play and within NFL constraints. But now when you have NFL that's looking more and more like college football every single year. If he can somehow get that to translate over and that can be a boom, I don't want to put expectations on it because I'll go crazy. But yeah,
Well,
um,
it's not only that with him. Another thing that I've been hearing that he's doing is that he instead of just coming in here and urban this, urban that, da da da. Obviously, he hired a lot of respected, well knowledge coaches, and he's just like what he's been telling people, like, and in the interviews in the media, he's kind of just trying to get everybody to get his message out with the NFL twist. Like, it's his vision, NFL style, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Which, I don't know exactly what that is, but what they're saying is he's not over coaching and like trying to put his hand in every little thing. He's doing good at like, trying to get his message to his coaches and getting them to get it to the players. That's a big deal because some coaches I think come in power tripping like, no,
yeah.
I need it like this and trying to be everywhere, and that's too much. Head coaching is overwhelming.
So that's the good that's where it's a good thing that you let him build his own coaching staff so he can have the trust within those coaches. Like you got Charlie Strong on the coaching staff, and I think as a position coach or as a not position coach but as a coordinator or whatever the case may be, like I think that's a good starting point in the NFL for a guy like Charlie Strong. And if you can just get your message to a guy like Charlie Strong, who's also been a head coach, who also knows how to relay this information to the players, I think that's strong. That's a strong suit for him. But yeah, man, shout out to Urban and shout out to Trevor. Hopefully, we continue to hear nothing but good things. We can slide over to the next rookie quarterback, which is Zach Wilson. Oh, P. G. I know. I know Peach isn't still the biggest Zach Wilson fan yet.
Nah, but I mean, out of training camp news has been a lot similar to Trevor. Like, not much, not like everything's looking good. Good, happy with what you see and excited even. And he's had some good days. Not no crazy bad day. What more could you ask for? I
Yeah,
think two or through 6 picks. It made everybody else camp look great.
I saw that he's getting like a little nice rapport with what's the rookie wide receiver y'all got?
Mimsy?
Waddle.
Oh no, Elijah Moore. Yes,
Elijah Moore. I heard
Elijah Moore has been the star of camp.
I
They
heard
said that boy has been the first person out there every day, coming to play, looking great everywhere they put him.
yeah.
Did, did you
See,
know that Florida passed on him?
Miami did too. Stupid,
Why?
stupid.
Because
What are we
because
doing?
his fucking size. His fucking
Because he's
size.
small.
He's
Yeah.
faster than anybody on the fucking field. Whatever, bro. Shit's retarded. Pissed me off.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's stupid. That because he's from Florida. He's from South Florida.
Yep.
That's stupid. That both two of the top three, two of the top two teams in Florida outside of UCF. I'm gonna give them their credit. Um, how we both pass on this man? This man lands at Ole Miss of all places.
Bro.
Idiocy.
Down in that racist ass city.
It's good to hear that Zach Wilson is doing well up there. Hopefully, that can translate into the game. But then we go over to the West Coast to them 49ers, and they're saying over there with Trey Lance, that man already got the whole playbook down. They said they were able to open it up because they said they were going to bring him in to just see what he can do. They weren't saying anything about a quarterback competition. But now it's looking more and more like a quarterback competition is going on out there. Or it's
Jimmy
going to
G, pack your shit, bitch.
Yo, shit. Look, man, hey, if I was in their shoes, man, I would go ahead and just run with Trey. Like,
yeah.
what's the point of putting Jimmy G out there? What if Jimmy G goes out there and he doesn't do well the first 4 or 5 games before you pull him and put Trey in? Then you lose all of this value of a potential trade value you can get from a guy like Jimmy G. You got to go ahead and cut your.
See what? All right, so I'll be with you on that too, and not that this changed my mind on it, but I heard one of like a coach, ex NFL coach or whatever, talking about it, and he was like, "Yo, y'all know that that's what happened, and sometimes what happens looks like this or that, but the vision going into that be to get this guy to travel to do the weekly walkthrough 4 times before we throw him out there at least. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like we see the NFL Sunday, you know what I'm saying, but we don't see everything else they do in the week that gets you to the NFL Sunday and where you should or supposed to be at before you even catch a ball, throw a ball, touch a ball. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I guess I could feel him on that because we do know that their week is rigorous. We know it's training, it's this, it's that, it's walkthroughs, it's this, it's that, all that different meetings and whatever. But we don't think about like how it is to like just jump into that, because that's a lot different in college.
Yeah, I agree, and I think you just got to cut the ties with Jimmy and get that man about the paint. And let
I think if some quarterbacks go down, we're gonna have some quarterback movement. I think they waiting for these 90-man roster cuts. I think they waiting to see if anybody get hurt going through this preseason. Like, cause it's a lot of quarterbacks out there that might get pulled onto a different team, bro.
Minshew. I mean, a lot of
Minshew.
There's a lot of movement.
If I seen them say Minshew, if they don't get a good offer for Minshew trade, that he most likely gonna be the backup because they say he been looking good in camp, and business wise, you're gonna keep the guy who you got under contract. That's the better person to have as a backup. He wants to fight for a job though, so as a like person you care about as a player, you know what I'm saying, you want to let him go out there and shit. But like they say, it's been him versus CJ Beathard, I think, Paul.
Beathard.
But Beathard. My bad. But yeah, I heard he been killing Beathard. So
yeah, like Minshew is an interesting one because, like you said, he wants to go compete for a job, but like as much as I love Minshew, you ain't no starter, bro. Like I know that we got infatuated with Minshew mania and all that good stuff, but like you ain't a starter,
you ain't sunshine, and you ain't sunshine.
He know he ain't sunshine though. He know that.
Yeah.
Hey man,
yeah, you're right.
But Minshew, you've already put yourself in a good position that
he just think he may be like a Tyrod. Tyrod got a good couple starts in the league. You know what I'm saying?
I understand, but like Minshew, like that like the backup quarterbacks can get paid for a long period of time. Matt Moore was out here quarterbacking the Dolphins and the Chiefs, and Matt Moore was backing up the Dolphins for like 8 years.
I remember my man went through this long ass period. Like he had not been like, ran a play in so many games. Like it was crazy. I remember that.
It was nuts. But like, hey man, you better understand that it's okay to be a backup, man. and get your paper that way, because any point in time it could be your time to shine. Oh my God. Trey hits a deep 3 from the logo.
He played these boys tonight.
Dropped 20 in the first half. But and they're leading Philly 51-47 in the third, going into the third. So um, keep an eye on that score. But let's go over to this next quarterback, man. Justin Fields. Hearing a lot about Justin Fields. They're pretty much made it known that Andy Dalton's going to be the starter, and that Justin Fields is going to be coming off the bench. And I kind of look at that as how long y'all think it's going to be before they put Justin Fields in again?
Preseason.
Preseason. This should be quick. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
The Bears don't fuck off.
They'll be fucking idiots to go week one starting with Andy damn Dalton. Like, you can't tell me that Justin Fields ain't as good as Andy damn Dalton right now.
I don't understand. As big as Khalil Mack is, why don't he ever walk into a fucking like office room and say, "Yo, y'all need to tighten this shit up," and just stand there in the fucking doorway
and wish a motherfucker would.
and wish a motherfucker would.
Because when you have Khalil Mack type players in your facility, you have Officer can't fit through the door around here. We got AR-15 over there. We got. You think these niggas want these niggas to snap on them? Them men be in that office like, I wish a nigga would know I got this silent alarm right here that I already pressed as soon as he walked in the damn door. Security!
Now he need to do something though, man, because like, yo, offensively, now granted, they are working on it. It's a work in progress now. You got Justin Fields, you can start feeling a little bit more confident in yourself, blah, 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 blah. But they working on it at least. And but Justin Fields, I'm with y'all. I don't see a reason in the world that y'all start this damn season with Andy damn Dalton. Because that's his name to me. His name's not Andy Dalton. It's Andy damn Dalton. There's no way Andy damn Dalton starts the season. I refuse. I refuse to believe it. And then that takes us over to Matt Jones.
Let me say this one thing. You'll realize that football is the only sport where a body like Andy Dalton, sloppy ass redhead, and a body like Khalil Mack can play the same game together. Think about that.
Nah.
I mean,
don't do that.
It's
other sports. Golf.
Like what? No,
golf.
No, but I'm talking about team.
Basketball like that though. Basketball be having them sloppy time.
You gotta run in basketball.
Some of them be sloppy half runners.
Look, Jokic ain't the most well put together dude, but then you could have him, and then you could have somebody like CP3 in the same game.
No, I really don't think, you know what I'm saying, kickers are like 5'6", 165 pounds.
That's facts.
They share the same team as Khalil Mack. You don't do that in any other sport. Think about that.
Fucking kickers.
Yo, Nate Robinson and Dwight Howard was dunk contesting together.
No. I'm not saying that they can't play together at size, but I'm talking about how their appearance. Like, as a kicker, you don't got to have.
To me, all the European players fit into that body category that you're talking about.
No, bro, listen though. Martin Grammatica, a kicker like Martin garbage ass Grammatica could be on the team with somebody like a Khalil Mack.
Imagine them seeing each other in public. Oh yeah, how do you know him? Oh yeah, I work with him. No, he's fucking you.
That's my dog. What up, big dog?
What's up? Oh shit! No, that's funny. That's funny.
We're also athletes.
That's a hilarious visual, man. Like to see, I would love to see Martin Grammatica stand next to Khalil Mack just for the optics alone. But let's slide over here to the last rookie quarterback we're gonna talk about is old Mac Jones up there in New England.
I heard that nobody's throwing the ball well up there. I heard
Cam looking like trash.
Sacred. I heard the sweet there, boy. I heard the sweet up there, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, That shit
No,
is garbage.
nobody
Tom
is
Brady was everything to them.
All
no
I know
good.
is that ain't no way Belichick not doing something different this year. They about to be a triple option team. They about to be no. You think I'm playing something crazy that's hard to fucking play? Is come, bro. They went and grabbed two of the tight ends on the market. They're gonna be triple option play action to one of them tight ends, and nobody's gonna be able to get the ball because they're gonna keep that shit for like 40 minutes. Like you know how the Patriots do. They don't need to win a pretty game. This shit's gonna be 6-zip.
So
Four to six of their wins are gonna be under 10 points. Watch. Their defense about to be lit.
Those are fucking with nasal straps and shit. They're pulling the fucking nasal straps, get out there, put the eye black on, and say, "Hey, we gotta run between the fucking hedges, dog. We gotta run this fucking
I'm
football,
trying to
dog."
tell you, he about to show y'all some 1988 straight one bar. Life on the line up the middle.
68, run up his back. Run up his back. I don't give a fuck. Guards are gonna be my best friend.
Watch when they go. If they go find what's his name? What's that fullback that every team was signing for a minute? He made like mad Pro Bowls. Is it Bohannon? Tommy Bohannon?
Yeah.
Coon too. One of them boys.
Definitely get paid. He get paid. He got paid regardless, no matter what he did the season before. Because all he had to do was just run through people's faces. And that man was capable of running through people's faces.
Bro, I realized how tough a position fullback was when I got a little older. I remember when I was young, I was like, oh, so he just be blocking and taking a hit out the way. No, when I got older, I realized you got to have the vision of the running back. Like, you got to kind of set the path for his vision. And people know you the light out person, so they coming at you like, don't kill me, brother. And you got to stay healthy for 16 games of doing that? Oh, nah. I wouldn't sign up, brother. And you don't get no glory, maybe one touchdown once in a blue? Oh, hell no. Nah. You know how often they don't run a fullback run? That shit like a
right. You got that ugly ass number to go.
Nobody got your jersey but your mama.
Bro, the only fullback that truly got the love he deserved was Mike Allstott.
Was he really a fullback though? He was a
yes.
Back. Well, no.
That boy. You saw that neck roll he had on his. You saw that neck roll? That was automatic fullback, baby.
Hey, that nigga had a fucking neck roll and a fucking nasal fucking strip.
First of all, that nigga had the neck roll that was above his helmet. Like that was the serious neck. Nigga, this shit block the sun. This shit do everything. Like all in one neck roll, my nigga.
All I know is fucking A gap and B gap, bitch. That's what I'm running through.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Hey, all right. So let's finish this thing off, man. Which NFL defense y'all think is going to be the best defense this year? Tampa's a good shout.
Thanks.
Uh-oh. What you got, Peach?
I still like the Rams defense.
Rams is good. Yeah, I'm going with the Browns.
Oh yeah, the Browns defense was tough as fuck last year too.
It was tough, and they got better. And they picked up Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, who had no business dropping that far. Yeah, I like them a lot. We're gonna have now. The only thing that's gonna possibly hinder them is Baker.
How much time they gonna be on that field?
Right,
for real.
Baker, if you don't step up, then you just ruin.
That's what's gonna seal the deal. Let me stop.
Yeah, man. I'm going with the Browns though, man. Something about the makeup of that defense I like, man.
You mean the fact that there's probably like 75% first round picks on that defense? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Is Pepper still on that defense? No, he's not on that defense anymore. Pepper's still gone.
No, he's out.
Yeah, I was about to say he was somewhere, but I think he went somewhere else after the place I'm thinking about.
because he went to the Giants.
He might be out of the league.
Didn't he go to Green Bay too?
I don't remember that
I'm
one. I
looking
don't
now.
recall that one. Hold up. I'm gonna pull this up real quick. I'm pull this up. 'Cause-
Peppers is on the Giants still.
okay.
Okay.
Yep, 2019-2020 Giants.
Yep.
So I was wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. So at least he's still in the league. But yeah. Um, I don't know, man. It's something about the damn Browns, man, for me. But yo, y'all got any shout outs before we get up out of here today?
Shout out to my
Uh,
dog Rod hopping in the pod.
Yeah.
Shout out to my dog Shays on vacay.
Hey.
Shout out to my dog ST holding it down. Shout out to the boy Peach, but I need a crown.
Huh?
Shout out to the fans, or the homies for real. Shout out to oh, I do have one more thing to say though. I'm gonna start up Homie Studios Fantasy Football League. So I'm gonna have to send y'all, get some emails and stuff and see how much people gonna be in there and whatever. So I could talk shit and we could make a little chartboard, put it at ST New Crib, and then I'm gonna just talk shit every week and let y'all know that I'm fucking y'all up. And some of the fans some of the homies at home gonna be getting fucked up too.
That's facts. So
And if you win, like if you the leader of the week and you want to come on the pod and talk your shit, you can come on the pod and talk your shit.
I like that.
there you go.
So
Ballin will get in on that too. So y'all got us too.
I'm gonna need a spot.
let's go. And if the homies that's listening, either watching live or listening to the podcast, if you want to get in on the Homie Studios Fantasy Football League, send us your email. You can send that either to our Twitter at Homie Studios. You can send it in the DM of our Instagram. That's at Homie Studios. You can put it on the in the you can send it a message to us on YouTube if you want. However you see fit. Get us your emails and we'll make sure we get this all rounded up and get that league started up as quickly as possible. But uh, shout out once again to Rod for holding it down for us while the homie Shades' phone is out there swimming, and then shout out to the rest of the homies that keep continuing to listen in, and shout out to Orlando because we've been real, it's been fun. But it ain't been really fun because by this time next week, your boy is back in Duval. Huh?
There you go.
You know what I
Let me actually just say this. First time ever. Happy Juneteenth federal holiday.
Hey, though, we legit.
Bro, he making me have to go
Awesome
grab
ass
the
shit.
game board.
Hey, hit it.
Yeah. I don't think that went through, but that's okay.
I was just about to say, I know that wasn't
Yeah,
our
I'll
drop,
go
bro. I heard something in the
um,
background sound like pew 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 pew.
Let's see if this works here.
And as well too, Peach, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Same.
Hold it down.
Happy
Appreciate y'all
Father's Day,
boys
my brother.
having me on All in Q podcast. Follow and listen to get a good laugh.
Absolutely. Definitely
Yes,
go out
sir.
there that ball in queue as well. And until next time, homies, this has been Homie Studios. You dig?